Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Funta. I'm Nigerian living and studying in Moscow, Russia. If this is your first time on my YouTube channel, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for always coming back to my channel. It means a lot to me and I'm very grateful for you guys, whatever English is correct. Guys, as you can see the background, I'm back to Russia. Yep, I'm back to Moscow and it's been an exciting return. To be honest, I love that I am back because that heat in Lagos was killing me. I was dying literally because it was too much. Imagine moving from minus 10 degrees to a 34 degrees in Lagos, Nigeria. It was terrible. But we're back to our country, we're back to our city, and I literally came here to give you guys gist about a little bit of rant and a little bit of had I known and a little bit of sticking to your ex, if you know what I mean. Buckle up, sit back, grab your popcorn and your drink and get ready for this video. Boom. I'm gonna start this video by saying that never in my whole life, in my entire life, for the rest of the years I would have to live, will I use my hard-earned money to fly Qatar Airways. Never. Except it's gonna be a funded trip that the organization is just sending me the ticket. If the organization send me the money as I should book ticket, I will still not book Qatar Airways. And it makes me question a lot of things. How is the best airline in the world being measured? What are the yardstick? What do you guys use to measure best airline? Because what I experienced with Qatar Airways and their staff in Lagos, Nigeria was short of excellence. It was short of a deserving world-class airline. What is funny is because when I was booking my flight to Nigeria, Qatar Airways wasn't the cheapest, right? I wanted to fly Qatar Airways because I wanted to be able to go to Qatar, be able to have a. If you hear me speak a lot, maybe sometimes on my YouTube channel, I've been to like about 11 countries. I just wanted to add Qatar to the list of those countries that I've visited. That was the only reason why I decided to fly with Qatar Airways. And Ethiopian Airline was the cheapest at the time I was booking my flight. But I didn't want to go with Ethiopian Airline because my friend Faith had a bad experience with them. I hate bad experiences. One bad experience that I have with a brand would not make me go back to using them. And that is the case with Qatar Airways right now. And the reason why I said in the opening video when I said I would rather stick to my ex is because I'm referring to Egyptair in this case. I used Egyptair in 2021 when I was coming to Russia, and the only reason why I did not use them again this year was because they misplaced my luggage the last time. Even though I was compensated for it, I was not paid the full amount of money I was supposed to be paid because they said I did not purchase a travel insurance. So they're not going to cover for my gadgets, my camera that was in the bag. But looking back, I think I should have probably flown with them back to Nigeria, considering the fact that I had used Egypt a couple of times and nothing happened to my luggage. It was just that one. The call came in and disrupted my video, but I was saying that I could have stuck with them because I already know them. My experience with Qatar Airways was this. I was going to fly from Lagos, Nigeria back to Moscow. To be very honest, the experience I had going from Moscow to Nigeria was good. It wasn't that great, but it was good. Because first of all, the flight was delayed for some minutes. Not bad because it happens to every airline. I did not, but like I said, it was good. It wasn't great. It would have been great if they stuck to time and then they communicated to us, oh, there's going to be a delay. Oh, this is why there's a delay and all of that. But they didn't do that, right? Literally, this video is me comparing Egyptair to Qatar Airline, Qatar Airways, whatever they are called. As I said, it was good, but it wasn't all that great because there was no communication, which is actually a problem for a brand like Qatar Airline, Qatar Airways. It's actually a problem. Coming to Moscow from Nigeria, I got to the airport quite early. My flight was 12 noon rather. I got to the airport like around 9:40. What if I told you guys that I nearly missed my flight because of the incompetent staff they had at the Nigerian airport? It started with, oh, you have extra luggage. I'm like, I do not have extra luggage. I am entitled to 3 check-in bags as a student club member with my card. And then they were like, oh, so you're a student club member? I'm like, yes. So I showed them the card, and then the lady told me, oh, we're not going to scan the card. It's extra luggage. I'm like, if some minutes ago you already acknowledged that, oh, so you're a student club member, it means I'm actually entitled to it. Because even if you go to Qatar Airways website, it's clearly stated there that you are entitled to an extra baggage if you're flying from Africa as a student club member, right? And the lady was like, oh, I have to pay an approximate of 400 USD. The heck do you mean by I have to pay 400 USD for a bag that I'm supposed to check in? And then they were not passing me from counter to counter to counter to counter till it got 11:25 a.m. And then the lady told me, I'm going to stand up now. I'm going to leave. Go sort yourself out. And I was literally crying because I was going to miss my flight. Was I going to miss my flight because of some incompetent people? Or I'm going to miss my flight because I got there late? It would not make sense if I got to the airport that early and I missed my flight. So then another guy walked up to me and said, let's da. We tried sorting it out, and then they were all bent on me spending that amount of money. And I'm not going to give you guys that money because I know my rights. I cannot spend $1,000 for flight ticket to come and pay $400 for extra bag that it is not an extra baggage. I'm not going to do that. And then she was, counter as closed, I'm not going to check you in. I'm like, I'm checked in online. There's nothing you want to do. And she's like, are you sure you're checked in online? And then she walked out. Then a guy walked up to me and said, sister, I fine girl. I was already angry because don't call me fine girl in a situation like this. But because I needed help, I had to answer. And I was already pissed, but I answered with a smiling face. I'm like, good afternoon, sir. I was like, what's the problem? Your colleague refused to check my bags in, and she claimed they were extra baggage when they are not extra baggage. And I was like, oh, so what's the problem now? I was like, so they are closed, but you can check in 2 of my bags. I'm like, 2 of my bags? What's the way forward? Then they didn't answer me. Sha, he checked. So I was like, well, let me check if you were checked in online true. And then you realized that I checked in online. And I think one good thing I did was checking in online the day before. Because imagine I forgot and I didn't check in online. I would have missed my flight because they left the counter. I checked in. I did everything. And I wrote Qatar Airways an email telling them what had happened. No response in their email. I called them out on Twitter. They responded on Twitter and said, oh, we're sorry for your experience. Send us a DM. I sent these folks a DM. No response. Oh no, I sent them a DM, and then whoever person responded to me said, oh, thank you for your DM. How may we help you? I'm like, first of all, you responded to my tweet saying I sent you a DM. Why are you telling me now? Why am I here? I sent her a link. I sent her a thread of the tweet that posted that she had responded to he or she, and she goofed. They went missing in action. I didn't see them for days. Then I reached out again, and I'm like, hello, at least I deserve some answer. I deserve a response. You guys are not responding to your email. The best you can do right now is respond to my tweet and tell me, are there steps? Will you guys take steps to prevent this? Would you guys do something to my bag that is in Nigeria? What are you guys going to do? That I was expecting them to be proactive, but it wasn't the case. And I'm like, Egypt Air will not do this to me. Egypt Air will not treat me this way. And the issue with Egypt Air happened in 2021. I reached out to them. I didn't even reach out to them via email first. I called them out on Twitter and they responded. They apologized right there on Twitter. They apologized, told me to send them an email. They sent me a DM themselves. They didn't even tell me to send them a DM. They sent me a DM themselves on Twitter and said, I should send an email to the email address they sent to me via Twitter DM. Then I sent them an email the following day, and then they responded immediately. And in 1 week, I got a refund of my baggage they lost, they misplaced. Even before they did the refund, there were a lot of actions going on behind the scene. They were always sending me follow-up emails twice in a day. That was how proactive they were. Qatar Airways, it's been 5 freaking days since I got back from Nigeria. No response to any single email I'd sent them. To top the list, I forgot a scarf on the aircraft. When we were coming down from the plane, right, I forgot a scarf. And I'd already gotten to like inside the airport. And then I remember that I misplaced, that I left my scarf behind. I reached out to them on the counter and told them I left my scarf in the plane. I want to go pick it. They're like, oh no, that they are cleaning the aircraft. That once they are done cleaning, I should come back in an hour's time to come and pick my scarf. An hour turned to 3 hours. I slept off, I woke up, I went back to their counter to ask for my scarf. Then they said I should come back. Then the first time I went back, they said, what time am I leaving? I'm like, I'm leaving 9:05 a.m. And this was around 7 a.m., right? And they were like, oh, they are just cleaning the aircraft. I'm like, when I came out of the airport, when I entered the airport and I came to meet you guys at, what time did we arrive? I think we arrived 11:55 p.m. I do not remember. I know we got to Qatar pretty late that night. You guys told me to come back in an hour time. After an hour time, you told me to come back in an hour time. I slept off, then I came back literally 4 hours later, and you guys are telling me my scarf is not here yet. Then when I was leaving, they gave me a card. I think the card is somewhere. They gave me a card to send an email to them, to their lost and found whatever, and they were going to contact me, blah 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 blah. Apparently there was no email on that card. It was just a website where you have to log in your complaint, which is quite all right with me. It was good. I went to their website to read about what lost and found, whatever policy they have concerning lost and found, and it says, or it states, that any item that is lost and is not claimed within 30 days would be given out. I've been writing you guys for 5 days now, and you guys are not responding to my emails. If a big airline like that do not have good communication skills, why are they the best airline in the world? What makes them, or who makes them the best airline in the world? It doesn't make any sense to me. I don't think I'll fly Qatar Airways again with my hard-earned money. I'm not going to sweat and save up money to fly Qatar Airways. I get the force with traveling with Qatar Airways, but I'm not going to be part of that force, and I'm not going to fly with them again. I would rather fly with an airline that will lose my bag and compensate me for losing my bag than fly with Qatar Airways. I'm very big on customer service. I am very big on customer service. If you piss me off once, that is the end. I'm not coming back to you. That is who I am. Aside from all this mess, explain to me why I have a freaking 11 hours layover and Qatar Airways did not provide an accommodation. Which, it wasn't bad, to be honest, because I enjoyed the sightseeing I did in Qatar. It's okay, but it doesn't make any sense. And this is why Egypt Air will be better. This is why Egypt Air is better over Qatar. These two airlines have their pros and cons. I'll give it to Qatar for being very meticulous with people's luggage, not losing people's luggage, because I don't think I've ever had an account of people losing their baggage via Qatar Airways. I'm going to give that to them. But with the way they treat customers, no. It's a no for me. I don't think I would ever fly Qatar Airways again. Never. When it comes to what I like in the two airlines and what I do not like in the two airlines, I'm going to give it to Qatar Airways for their food. Hands up. That one, I give it to them. In-flight entertainment, I give it to them. On the other end, Egypt Air doesn't have, I doubt you are able to even watch a movie. I think last time I flew Qatar Egypt Air, it was just one central TV and they were doing adverts all through the flight, which wasn't all that great. But I'll give it to Qatar Airways because I watched a number of movies when I was traveling. Going to Nigeria, coming back to Moscow, I watched a good number of movies. I'm gonna give it to them. Their food, it was good. It was great. Only What makes sense? That I cannot speak for Egypt Air. Their food is okay, but it's not as great as Qatar Airways. In-flight and entertainment, not that all good with Egypt Air. Flight attendants, I'm gonna give it to Qatar Airways. I've really not experienced bad air crew with Egypt Air, but I've heard that their cabin crew members are very nasty. I've never experienced that. Attention to details, I'll give it to Qatar Airways. Egypt Air, But when it comes to treating customers right, when it comes to answering customers, responding to emails, responding to clients' complaints, I'm gonna give it to Egypt Air. You see, Qatar Airways, I don't know what you guys are eye on. I don't know what the problem is with you guys, but I'm never flying with you guys again. Never. I'm probably one of a million clients you guys have. My 1 million naira, my 1,000 USD might not make any difference in what you guys heard in a year, which is fine. This video might pop up. You guys might come across this video and be like, we don't give two oats. It's okay. I mean, some of you might watch this video and be like, they don't care about you. You are just one of people's business. But I worked hard for my money, and I choose and decide who and what I spend my money on. And that is to say, I'm never flying Qatar Airways again. If you see me fly Qatar Airways, it's one of one thing. It was funded. Like, they don't give me the money to buy flight ticket too. Like, they bought the ticket and gave it to me. I'm never going to use my money to fly Qatar Airways ever again. If they don't respond to what their staff at the Lagos airport did, if they don't if they don't apologize, they don't acknowledge what their staff did, because I wrote them and asked them what's going to be of my bag. Are they going to send my bag to Moscow or not? And I think I'm more upset because I had to spend an approximate of $300 to bring the bag to Russia, because I need the stuff that inside that bag. I need the stuff that are inside that bag. There are things I cannot do without, so I don't have a choice than to bring my bag to Russia. And the earlier the better for me. So I don't know, the day I spent $300 bringing my bag to Russia, which I don't know if they will reimburse me that, because they've not even responded to my emails. But I hope they do. I hope they respond to my email. I hope they're able to reimburse me of the money I wasted right now. But till then, I don't know. If there's no public, if they don't need to do public apology, because who am I? I'm just a random Nigerian girl studying in Russia who doesn't really have influence like that. So they might not see this video, they might not care, but I'm not flying Qatar Airways again. Unless they apologize to me, unless they acknowledge my emails, no. Unless they do right by me, I'm not going to use their service again. I don't even care if their airline is the cheapest as at the time I'm booking my flight to wherever I'm going to. Never. I'm not using them again. And before you come to my comment section to say they don't care about you, that's your business, I'm gonna restrict you from my YouTube channel. I promise you. Anyways, that brings me to the end of today's video. It was a rant and angry kind of video, but yeah, my message has been passed and this video has been filmed. But thank you so much for watching this video. And if you think, oh, how can we help you to get the attention to this video, go and tag them on my tweets that I tweeted on Twitter, because I tagged them to the tweet as well. That's how you can help me, because they need to respond to me. They need to either get me my scarf or reimburse me, whatever they want to do. If they don't do any of those things, I'll never find them again. So anyways, peace out, guys. Thank you for watching to this part. 1,000 subscribers, the 1,043 subscribers stronger. I'm really grateful. Once we hit 1,500 subscribers, I'm going to be doing a giveaway. I'm going to talk to a couple of friends that run some businesses and see what I can do, what I can afford for a giveaway. I'm thinking of contacting Lisette Line to probably give dress for my female subscribers, or some shirts. I don't know yet, but let's see. Keep watching my video, subscribe, like, share, do whatever you want to do, and please remain blessed. All right. Also, turn on your post notification bell to get notified every time I post a new video. Bye, guys.